Make in India has emerged strongly as never before. Today, you can find it not just in Walmarts, Carrefour and Tesco's, but in upscale stores like Harrods, Marks and Spencer's as well. So be it engineering, electronic goods, gems and jewelry, textiles and clothing, agricultural products, pharma products, fertilizers, chemicals or leather goods, the Indian exporters have made their mark in the global arena. Clearly, India's prowess now goes beyond IT and ITES. And this transformation has been possible because of the entrepreneurial spirit, innovative approach, drive and passion of our ever hardworking and dedicated EXIM community. They have been our country's silent brand ambassadors. It is their pursuit that has changed India's image abroad, and it shows in our exports figures as it is scaling new highs. The entry of one organization, FIO, Federation of Indian Export Organizations, espoused the cause of the exporters and impressed upon the government to make changes in its policy over the years, so that Indian exporters could become globally competitive. FIO, which represents the Indian entrepreneur's spirit of enterprise in the global market, was set up jointly by the Ministry of Commerce and Private Trade and Industry in 1965. FIO is thus a partner of the Government of India in promoting India's trade and commerce.
India needs several organizations to make $1 trillion of exports when our Indian economy will touch $5 trillion. And these exports will consist of both manufactured goods, that is merchandise, as well as services. So services and manufacturing put together, we must touch $1 trillion, and that is all doable. And we are on course of doing that, and we need therefore organization. So FIO can play a very important, key, pivotal role in working with all the trade promotion organizations, all the state governments, all the local exporters, and help them and handhold them, solve their problems, promote their trade, take delegations abroad and try to work it.
Steadily nourishing and nurturing Indian exports for well over 50 years, FIO has created the successful roadmap for Indian exports on the global map. Continuing on with its ardent effort, the Federation has also been acting as a platform for Indian exporters and new businesses to find and create markets for their products.
Particularly as we see that there's a rising protectionism across the globe. The export markets are getting increasingly very, very competitive, and India would have to rise to the challenge to be able to continue and grow its exports. So in working out these strategies, in working towards the issues of competitiveness, I think FIO has an important role.
By playing a proactive catalyst role, FIO has provided high-quality services to well over 26,000 strong members and associates through various avenues. Toward this, FIO holds exhibitions, fairs, B2B meetings, catalog shows with counterpart organizations overseas to showcase India's products. It also encourages entrepreneurs to join these exhibitions by holding seminars, training awareness programs and workshops with the sole objective to develop entrepreneurship in international trade. Besides, FIO also organizes open house meets between the government officials, exporters and various other stakeholders.
FIO has played a very important role in voicing the concern of exporters, both with DGFT, both with the customs and other stakeholders in terms of whether expediting the refunds of GST, and is also helping the Ministry of Commerce in holding workshops with across the country.
Graduating from a level of providing global link to both Indian exporters and importers and working as a nucleus for India's trade and commerce. Today, FIO has become the nodal agency in Canton Fair in China and participates in well over 50 international trade fairs, exhibitions, B2B meetings every year around the world. It also motivates exporters to excel by awarding them Niryat Shri and Niryat Bandhu awards.
FIO was an initiative taken by the Government of India, Ministry of Commerce. It was in need of the trade to have a apex body to facilitate their difficulties. Apart from these, FIO have launched a mobile app, Niryat Mitra, where exporters get day-to-day all updates. Another one is global FIO Global Linkal platform, where our exporters can take the benefit of going on the e-commerce and many other facilities on FIO Global Linkal platform. We have signed an MOU with National Stock Exchange as well as Bombay Stock Exchange, which will facilitate our exporters for hedging their funds, going into the capital market and many other benefits.
The Federation has already signed over 100 MOUs with the Chambers of Commerce, Trade and Industry from different countries in order to further promote India's bilateral trade ties.
Most of the general policy matters, FIO takes care of it. Because of that, the exports of our sector also is increasing, has gone up to almost 6 billion now from a meager 1 billion. As far as the marketing, international new rules, regulations, tariff, FTA, free trade agreements, they are helping Indian Ministry of Commerce to work out the details.
This proactive role played by FIO has indeed benefited thousands of exporters.
Especially for MSME sector, partner in progress. What are the problems we have? We always tell FIO, and FIO takes up with the concerned ministry and get it solved now and then. And also the policies, what FIO recommends to the government is very important because they always care about the small scale and the medium scale sector. So FIO is very friendly to the exporters, and I can say exporters means FIO.
It is not only textiles, but even the Indian auto sector has made significant dent in the global arena. All auto majors of the world has set up their base in India. Result, the country has become one of the major hubs for auto exports.
I appreciate the effort of FIO to promote Indian export in the global market. So I know the device, the duty drawback rate has improved around 3%, and the claim period also reduced too much from 2 years to 3 months.
The scene is no different for gems and jewelry trade. The sector has grown from $2.9 billion in 1990-91 to well over $40 billion. Its focused market approach has tremendously helped the petroleum sector also.
FIO plays a very significant role because it's the single largest repository of knowledge, and India is going to be a significant market for value-added products to be exported out. They evolved the concept of focus market scheme and focus product scheme, and that, while it only negates the extra cost that one incurs to reach that market, it significantly boosts India's exports in those markets.
In the case of the pharma sector, FIO has helped both small and large companies. FIO has also been making concerted efforts to promote services exports and brand India image by providing vital inputs and international exposure to its over 1,700 service providers, members through constant interactions with experts and specialists from international institutions like the World Bank, United Nations, Asian Development Bank, Asia Pacific Center for Technology Transfer, JETRO, and various other organizations. By design, FIO serves as the apex body of all export promotion councils, commodity boards, and export development authorities in India. FIO thus directly or indirectly serves the interest of about 200,000 exporters and various other stakeholders from medium, small, and tiny cottage sector to large industry, and from technology and electronics sector to labor-intensive carpet and coir industry. To be close to the exporting community, FIO has a well-established network of offices covering all major economic and business centers of the country. These regional and chapter offices, as we call it, are connected to Niryat Bhavan, its headquarters in New Delhi. Here in this swanky headquarters, various important activities and functions of the Federation are performed and achieved through its various dedicated divisions including Total Quality Management TQM, IT, MRD, Policy, Banking, Taxation and Infrastructure, Finance, Personnel, Administration, Estate besides Publicity and PR division, which further helps in promoting all the key activities, functions and events of the organization. Further, for over a decade now, it has joined hands with different state governments in collaboration with Ministry of Commerce and Industry to promote both exports and imports from and to the states. Besides the Research and Study Division established in 2010, does ongoing research to address issues that affect exports from various states apart from other infrastructure, transaction and logistical issues.
Our objective is to constantly innovate so as to provide value-added services to members. With that objective in mind, we have already drafted the export strategy for roughly a dozen of the state government. We have moved a step further where we are working with state government to bring their own export policy. And FIO is playing a pivotal role in providing assistance to Council for Trade Development and Promotion, which is the highest decision-making body and which is coordinating in a federal structure with the central and state.
Similarly, the Federation quickly came to the aid of exporters by forming Special Purpose Vehicle, setting up a warehouse and trade center in Sharjah to cater to the needs of Indian exporters exporting to Africa, Gulf and Latin American countries. Besides the facility in UAE, it is also helping to promote trade with China by planning to open yet another such facility there. Realizing that 90% of well over 26,000 members and beneficiaries are largely SMEs who are hamstrung in terms of technology and innovation, access to concessional credit, marketing deficiency, poor branding and packaging, FIO has provided great relief in addressing each of these issues of SMEs. For instance, it has partnered with Amazon, eBay and PayPal to boost e-commerce. It has tied up with CRISIL so that SMEs are charged a moderate fee for rating purposes. Besides, SMEs can use FIO website to display their products and solicit business from overseas buyers. Interestingly, the overseas buyers can place order online via the website. FIO also has an interactive chat platform where small exporters' problems relating to export procedures and documentation is resolved instantly. FIO has also started online foreign trade policy for the benefit of the exporters, where policy is updated on a daily basis, and exporters are also able to see the relevant customs and excise notifications. The Indian Trade Portal, a pet project of Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, is also maintained, serviced and updated by the Federation on tariff and trade issues, information and data from all the stakeholders from across the globe. FIO has also started a toll-free helpline number for new and existing exporters for getting their query resolved, besides having video conferencing facility for joint interactive sessions and seminars. It is not only helping the current crop of exporters but creating an environment for future exporters and budding entrepreneurs too. For this, it has tied up with Birla Institute of Management Technology, Utkal University, Symbiosis Institute and various other leading institutions across the country, and has started diploma programs in exports varying from 6 months to few weeks. In sum, FIO's proactive role and dedicated approach has yielded rich dividends for the economy, which has helped India's exports in scaling newer highs.